Hey there, it's Marie Forleo, and we've got another amazing segment of Shit You Should Know. Okay, so I'm here with my friend Mikki Agrawal, and we actually just met not too long ago, so we gotta tell you this really quick story. On my birthday, I was at Crunch Gym, and Josh and I were taking a spin class, and we're leaving from the spin class, and there's this beautiful woman, and she's got pizza, and she's giving away free, organic, vegan, vegetarian, super healthy pizza. And I'm looking at it, and my mouth is watering, and I'm like, oh my God, this looks so beautiful, but we were about to go out to dinner for my birthday, so I couldn't take part in her beautiful pizza giveaway. The way and the passion with which she was just sharing her pizza, I knew that I was like, are you the owner? And she's like, well, yes, I am. And I said, well, I have this company called Rich, Happy, and Hot, and we connect women entrepreneurs. I'm like, do you have a card? So Mikki gives me her card, probably thinks I'm a nutbag.
No.
I go home and I type up a little email going, hey, I think you're really amazing, and this is gonna sound weird, probably sounds like a stalker, but I have this intuitive hit that we're supposed to be connected. Right? So I sent you that email. Did you think I was weird or not?
No,
so much?
I was just like, this is so, it's amazing. I thought it was fantastic.
So then, cut to one day later, I'm going to a birthday dinner with my friend, for my friend Eben Pagan, whose birthday is right after mine. There's only like 8 people at the table. Walk into a restaurant in New York City. One of the 8 people is her, and your face was just like.
It was insane. It was completely. I mean, think about the millions of places we could be, the million people we could be with.
Right.
And like, and at a very specific time in a very specific place, and it was the most serendipitous, and you know, it's the synchronicity was just remarkable.
Yeah. All right. So we're at Mikki's restaurant, which is Slice right now. It's in the West Village. She also has another location, but her restaurant in the West Village is like 2 blocks away from my house. So this could not be more perfect. And I am just fascinated with talking with cool women entrepreneurs. And I did some like snooping around on your site. And one of the things that you said that I just thought was hilarious, you said I'm part sushi and part curry.
Yeah, my mom's from Japan, my dad's from India. So it's just a quick way of you like, what are you?
Yeah.
Or half sushi, half curry. It's just very simple.
Which I think, I love that.
Yeah.
And then tell us a little bit about the part of your story that I love, and I think why we resonate so much is, you started off as an investment banker, right?
Yeah.
And then you did a completely different shift to like music and video production.
Film production, yeah.
Film production.
TV production, commercial production.
TV
yeah.
production, so big shift.
Yeah.
And then at the ripe old age of 25, you said, I want to open a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about like what the inspiration came from for Slice.
Well, when I was 24, my stomach just started to act up. I couldn't eat regular dairy anymore. Every time I ate pizza or ice cream, just the processed, cheese really hurt my stomach. And so I had to give up all my favorite comfort foods like pizza, like ice cream, and all of my favorite foods. And, I started doing some research and I couldn't find places that I could eat that both satiated my appetite as far as, I can stomach it, but also that was flavorful. Every time I ate something, I had to give up on flavor. And then it kind of brought the bigger question is, when you dine, when you have a dining experience, you're always giving up one thing. You're always giving up on healthy when you're eating something, or you're always giving up on tasty.
Right.
There's always that, you're like, okay, today I'm going to go eat tasty food, but I know it's not going to be healthy. Or today I'm going to eat healthy food, but I know it's not going to taste good.
Right.
There's always that, that giving something up.
Right.
Whereas, eating a comfort food that is made with better ingredients and organic, natural, local ingredients, that there can be a marriage of healthy and tasty, especially with something like pizza that everyone understands. So it was one of those things where I saw necessity in the marketplace, and I wasn't being satiated, my appetite wasn't being satiated, and so I just thought that there would be a great opportunity to start a business.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, okay, tell us how long it took, because many people, they'll look at someone like you and they'll say, oh my God, Mikki has it going on. How long did it take you from the time that you had the concept to you actually had your first restaurant and people were eating pizza and they were loving it?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly took time. I mean, it took about 2 years, probably from the idea to putting a team together of smart friends who are in various sectors of the industry, whether it be branding, design, marketing, architecture, finance, literally every single aspect of a business. I'm not an expert in any of them. So, I had an idea, and I knew I wasn't an expert, so I just brought on the smartest people I knew in the various industries, put together a great round table team, and then just constantly fleshed out ideas. And there's so much thinking outside the box, because when you're dealing with many different types of people that you're talking with, you're getting different, you know, angles of their opinion. So it was a really great way to flush out something that could work.
But that just, it goes to show you, like, everything is figure outable, and if you believe in something, you can absolutely figure out how to make it happen, figure out how to get the financing, and rock it out.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, the one thing I have to say is, you know, if people say no, you know, at first you just literally brush yourself off and just keep going, and you know, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. I really believe that. I mean, there's no question.
That's
you know?
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this newest project that's happening, and then share with us where we can learn more about you and where people can come and experience Slice.
Awesome. So, so my twin sister, I have an identical twin sister, who used to do a lot of the menu designs for us. She used to come up with like all little drawings and come up with the really cute, you know, menus. And one of the menus was creating these little superpowered vegetables that was kind of like a coloring book where kids could come and color and kind of create their own little superpowered vegetables. And from that, she kind of came up with this great idea of starting a media company that was focused around, you know, children education and eating more vegetables. And rather than doing it in a super boring, like eat your vegetables kind of way, so told in a very fun, creative, super powered veggies, where each vegetable, like Colby carrot, is super sight because carrot's good for your eyes.
Yeah, the name's Colby Carrot. Now you have Super Sight, also known as Awesome Eye.
Brian Broccoli super strong because broccoli's good for your bones, and so
Brian Broccoli uplifts us all with words of encouragement if we fall.
And so each vegetable superpower has, you know, pertains to its actual nutritional value. So
Erica Eggplant.
Yeah, she's
Erica
super smart.
Eggplant. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Erica Eggplant's super smart because eggplants, it's a brain food. So
And Erica Eggplant know it all, it seems.
This is amazing.
it's a great way for kids to immediately remember what the vegetable is good for, but
Yep.
told in a super powered. You know, everyone loves good guys versus bad guys, and so
Right.
it's a super sprouts against sort of Mr. X and his evil henchman.
This is so
Yeah, the
hot.
website just launched, supersprouts.com. It's actually supersprouts, SPROWTZ.com, and then obviously you can buy the books here at Slice, both here in the West Village and also on the Upper East Side. Our website is sliceperfect.com, and you can learn all about our paid forward programs that we do with, you know, kids at Hunts Point, Alliance, and also we do an amazing catering.
Yay! Which I've had her catering before we met, and I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's such a pleasure.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for watching. Like it if you like it, comment, share, and we'll see you next time.
And become fans on Facebook.
Yes, fans on
Slice the
Facebook.
Perfect food. Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Thanks.